Hello, today we are going to talk about circular circle theorem. So, first theorem is for circle theorem 1 is angle at center. So, in this theorem says that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference standing on the same arc. For example, I will make a circle that is a radius. For example, if that angle is A, this angle will be 2A. With an example, if for example that is if that angle is 40 degree, then this angle would be 80 degrees. Okay, now we are going to talk about theorem 2, that is angle in theorem 2. Theorem 2, angle in semicircle. Angle in semicircle. So angle in semicircle has whenever a triangle is formed using a diameter and the angle opposite the diameter is always 90 degree. For example, that is a circle. If that angle moves from makes a diameter, so this angle would always be equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now the third theorem 3 is theorem 3 is angle in same segment. So angle in same segment on same chords are equal. For example, for this circle, if they both angle are from two chords, these are two chords, then these angles are equal. Okay, if that angle is 40, then this angle will also be equal to 40. Now we are going to talk about theorem 4. Theorem 4 is theorem 4 is cyclic quadratic. So in this theorem, they will tell us that if we have a rectangle inside the circle, then these two angles A and B will always be equal to A plus B. Opposite angles would be always be equal to 180. For example, A is 180. A is 120, then B would always be equal to 60. If you add them up, they will give you 180 degrees. Now we are going to talk about theorem 5. Theorem 5, that is radius and tangent. So for this, there is a relation that is always be there, that the angle between tangent and radius is always 90 degrees. Okay, so if you make tangent anywhere on the circle, the angle with the tangent will always be 90 degrees. Okay, and the last theorem is theorem 6, that is alternative alternative segment theorem. Segment theorem. So in this theorem, if there is a tangent with a circle, okay, for example, this is an triangle. If there is a tangent on that, then this angle, this A would be equal to that opposite side. If that angle with the tangent, that line has 40 degrees, then this A would be also equal to 40 degrees. That's all about it.